Hello, my name is DJ Lewis, and this is going to be a little Chem 1000 practice. Let's look at problem number 1. Here we're asked to balance this equation, Fe2 plus H plus NO3 minus, which yields Fe3 plus NO plus H2O. So first let's start with our oxygen. There's an odd number of oxygen on the reactant side with 3, and an even number of oxygen on the product side, which is 2. The least common multiple of 3 and 2 is 6. Therefore, we want to multiply this oxygen with the 3 by 2. With that said, keeping things equal, we need to multiply this ion right here by 2 in order to balance the nitrogen. So now we have 2 oxygen right here, 1 oxygen right here, 6 on the reactant side. In order to even this out, we need 4, coefficient of 4, multiplied by this water. With that said, now we have 8 hydrogen on this side. So we need 8 hydrogen on the reactant side. So now we're getting somewhere. We're just missing one critical part of the balancing process, which is charges. So over here we have 2 plus an 8 plus, which is 10 plus, minus a 2 minus, which is 8 plus on this side. And we have 3 plus on this side. So in order to balance this out, we need a least common multiple of 8 and 3, which is 24. So we need to multiply this by 6 in order to get 18. And we need to multiply this iron by 6 in order to balance this out. So now we have 12 plus 8, which is 20, minus 2, which is 18 plus on the reactant side and 18 plus on the product side. Now moving on, number 2 asks, if 25 milliliters of a 0.5 molar sodium hydroxide neutralizes 35 milliliters of a monoprotic acid, what is the molarity of the acid? With that said, with a neutralization problem, we know that the end products will be water and salt. We know that it will be water and salt. Therefore, we know that the molar ratio of the NaOH and the acid will be equal. With that said, we know that moles equals molarity times volume. Therefore, we know that M1V1 equals M2V2. This this problem is asking us for the molarity of the acid. Therefore, we're looking for M2. Rearranging this problem for M2, find that M1 times V1 over V2 will give us the molarity of the acid. Then we just plug in our known values. 25, the molarity of the first one, NaOH, is 0.5 molar. Multiply that by the volume of the NaOH, which is 25 milliliters. Then we divide that by the volume of the acid, which is 35 milliliters. So the molarity of our acid is going to be equal to 0.4 molar. That's a little chem practice for us. Thank you, DJ Lewis.